What is up, my Ramilia? Hope everyone's having a great Friday. You gotta love it. Right before I go on the power outage. No, I was like, cool, I'm on time. Cool, everything's looking good. Power outage. Hilarious. But I hope everyone's having a great Friday. Thank you guys for coming in. And let me get my Captain Crunch box out of the way. My Rams Captain Crunch box. And but yeah, so it's a great Friday, a great time to be a Ram fan, a great time to be an NFL fan. It's amazing time, you know. But yeah, I came in here to do a couple of last minute things, and I go, wait, why is everything off? And reset the breaker, and then the Wi-Fi takes forever to come on. So hilarious. But yeah, there's my guy Grantcher 12. He says it's not nighttime yet, Vato. Go go win in an hour or so. I'm sorry, I wasn't sure what time to do it today. I wasn't sure if I was going to do anything later, so I wanted to get on a little earlier. But yeah, sorry, man. But my guy Willie Bowen, hello Ramulators. What's up, Willie Bowen? Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. And Graduate 12 says, no, go on later about the. Okay, so let me finish up some stuff real quick, and then we're going to go into what I wanted to talk about, and that's the Rams training camp. I'm going to get you some more information on the Rams training camp. That's the main reason why I wanted to come on today, and I wanted to get that out there to you guys. So let me set this up here. And but yeah, the Rams training camp is going to be so amazing. I cannot wait. I know a bunch of you guys hit me up and say what day I'm going. I'm going to go on July 30th. As of right now, I don't have any extra dates yet. But July 30th is the season ticket holder special day. I can't wait. We finally get to see our guys again. And, we're trying to run this back and, see where we're at. And, oh, my stuff is all crooked. My OCD's kicking in. And get your butt up here. Work with me. Yeah, my OCD's kicking in. I'll just leave it. That's fine. Okay. So yeah, it's going to be an amazing time. I cannot wait. Finally get to see our guys. I'm so interested to see my guy Bryce Perkins and let him know, hey man, and Wolford too. But I'm really high on Bryce Perkins. I can't wait for him to show what he can do. I'm really thinking that he's going to be our QB2 by the end of a training camp, because Wolford and Bryce Perkins are going to get a lot of reps, and because we're babying Stafford's elbow right now, because he's a little banged up from last year, and he's got a little fatigue, and I wouldn't say that I am worried about it, but I'm very curious to see how we do it. We're gonna baby him. He played the whole year. He was the only quarterback of the NFC West to even play the whole year. So, I'm not worried about Stafford. Stafford knows knows his body. He'll be fine. But yeah, so we'll get into this right now. But yeah, he'll be fine. We're gonna baby him. He'll start throwing because he needs to get some reps with Allen Robinson and get our timing back, and all that stuff. But okay, so Roger 12 says, I can assure you this is not the least bit amusing. I shall report this. LOL. I'm sorry, man. I was gonna come in. You know what's funny is I was thinking that I set it up for 9:05 for a late night one, and then I looked and I was like, oh shoot, I got 35 minutes till showtime. And then I came in here, and that's what I noticed. Luckily I did. I noticed that because I was a couple more things I wanted to set up, and then I noticed, oh no, it's 6:05, But yeah, that's funny. But yeah, so it's one of the things I'm trying to figure out. If you guys do the replay and you're able to comment in my comments, let me know. Do you guys? I know my guy Granger 12 wants late nights, so I'll probably do more late nights. But do you guys want uh, late nights, like say 9 p.m. Pacific time? Um, uh, you want like later time like that, or like 2 or 3? Maybe during the week, and maybe like say a Saturday night or Friday night, or Sunday night. Let me know in the comments, even if you're not on the live or able to get into the live, because I know everybody has their lives. Some people can't get in, but if you watch the replay, that's cool. But I wanted to get on here and let you guys know more information about the UCI training camp. Um, so that's the main reason why I want to get on here and set that up. So let's see here. Hold on, my thing is fouled up. There we go. There we go. Oops, not that one. What's going on? There we go. Okay, so Rams UCI practice is going to be July 29th, and there's 11 dates. I said that on my video. July 30th is the time for Rams season ticket holders, and so that's the day I'm going to go. I may add some more dates, but not sure yet. But I will let you guys know, and so we'll see what happens with that. My guy Willie Bowen says, "Why is NFL media picks the LA Rams at number 4, then ranks the Buffalo Bills?" Yeah, that's our cross to bear, Willie. I don't let it bother me no more. It's an irritation, of course, because they don't give us any love. We're just Super Bowl champions, and we arguably are better than last year with Allen Robinson, because remember, Woods was hurt most of the year, and we can still add OBJ, but he's not available anyway. But Allen Robinson's going to be a monster, So the Super Bowl, they should be saying this: the Super Bowl runs through LA. Right, because we're the defending Super Bowl champions. Even if you don't think we're going to win it again, we're going to be there. Injuries aside, because of what we did last year with all the injuries we had. Akers goes down, Woods goes down. We're down. Higbee goes down the NFC Championship game. In the Super Bowl, we're down to our third string tight end, and OBJ goes down. He's on his way to probably winning MVP of that game, and the Rams are probably going to blow out the Bengals, or at least win comfortably, not at the end like we had to overcome all that stuff. And we still won the Super Bowl. Imagine that, if everything was perfect and hunky-dory and Woods never got hurt and OBJ was with us and didn't get hurt, and we weren't hurt in the with tight end position with Higbee going down. I mean, imagine that, But anyway, but that's our cross to bear. They don't give us any respect until we'll just take it. We'll just take that respect and we'll use that as a chip on our shoulder. But that's okay. Willie Bowen says, why do the NFL media ranks our team low? But yeah, that's right. I got you already. Yep. On the charts. Yeah, they do that too. And Stafford's not getting any love either. There's only really one guy. I can't remember his name, but he's always propping up the guys. Matthew Stafford deserves all the imagine coming into a new system, all the pressure on his shoulders, coming to Los Angeles, everyone's saying that he can't do it, that he was a bust because he went to Detroit and they never won anything. And who wins in Detroit, even though he was one of the better quarterbacks in the league, coming back in the fourth quarter and all these comebacks, even with Detroit. And he proved that, it is what he is. He came to Los Angeles and all the pressure, and he came through 4 straight games, 4-4-4, like the 76ers said in the Moses Malone era. 4 straight games he came through for us, and we won the chip. So, he's not going to get the respect. That's fine. He doesn't care about it. Either do I. It's in a rotation, but as long as we're the Super Bowl champions, they can just call us by name, Super Bowl champ. But yeah, that's our cross to bear, I guess. But yeah, you're right, man. It is ridiculous. SG, what's up, brother? He says, hi, Ramilia. What's up, man? I hope you're doing good, brother. I hope everything's doing good, and I hope everyone is having a great Friday. I wanted to come on today too because it's right before the 4th of July weekend. I hope everybody has a great 4th of July weekend, and with your family, and And maybe I'll do live on 4th of July for a short time just to say what's going on. If we hopefully we'll get some news, but everything's looking hunky dory, man. Logan Bruss, the big offensive tackle from Wisconsin, is maybe going to be a starter because he's coming along so well. He's a beast. He's a monster. Big Wit is helping to work with him on technique. Amazing if this guy is able to start. Now he's going to have some growing pains on the line, but that's okay early. We have to get this unit a cohesive unit. Luckily, we're returning 3 starters back to our offensive line. And the note boom, Brian Allen, and all the rest of the guys. And I really love, like I said before, that we're going to practice against the Bengals because we had such a hard time running against them. We get to try out our wares, so to speak, on the offensive line against them on the running game. So that's going to be great. I love how we set that up so we can see how we do. And remember this, Jalen Ramsey had 2 surgically repaired shoulders this offseason, and he'll be fine for camping in the regular season. But that's what he was dealing with. So if you were wondering what's going on with Ramsey in the playoff, or actually the Super Bowl rather, because he played okay in the playoffs, but he actually dropped an interception, a couple of them that he wanted to drop in the NFC Championship game. Well, now he's working with 2 torn shoulders, and he's a man. He's a dog. He's not going to complain about it. He's just out there to play because he knows what he wants to do. He wants to win. He wants to get that chip, and that's what he did. So yeah, he had 2 surgically repaired shoulders. He'll be good to go for the first game of the season and ready to go for late training camp. And so, that's what he was dealing with. So, everything just fell into place perfectly. Our guys were not going to be stopped, and they overcome everything they needed to. There's my guy, Rams Nation. Sorry I was late. How are you doing today, my friend? I'm doing good, brother. No, you're fine, brother. I was saying right before a half hour, I came in to do some quick things on my to set up for my channel. Going to come on and power outage. I was like, why is everything off in the Ramilia studios? So I had to set it up, and Wi-Fi takes forever, especially if you have Spectrum, to come back on. So I was like, no. So you're fine. Willie Bowen says the no-look pass to Cooper Kupp, which led to a touchdown, is my favorite play. Plus, Tom Brady couldn't do that. Yeah, that's amazing. That's the thing that I'm talking about. Imagine if Joe Burrow would have won the Super Bowl, right? And I know he's a young player. They're trying to, the face of the NFL. They're trying to get these guys for the next tier of quarterbacks. But imagine if that was him or Mahomes. They couldn't stop talking about it. And yes, Matthew Stafford has gotten more notoriety about that. But amazing. Even the great Joe Montana and whoever, that's not their game. But a no-look pass to move the linebacker over and then go, choom. Amazing play. That's a play of legends, man. That's an NFL history. I couldn't be more proud of the guy. He's amazing. SG Sports Track says, are you planning to go to any Rams games this season? Yes, SG, I'm a Rams season ticket holder. I'm going to go to all of them, and probably the preseason games too that we're going to have. It's going to be amazing. I cannot wait. There's my guy Johnny G. Arsenal are having a Rams off season too. That's right. They got the chip, and the Arsenal, the Arsenal and the Avalanche. I was thinking the Avalanche, Stan Kroenke. That guy's just a winner, man. You can't take nothing away from Stan Kroenke. Amazing. Okay, so let me get into this real quick here, because I tend to fall behind in the chat. So let me get into the Rams information about the training camp. Hold on one second. Let me get into this here. Okay, so this is from last year. Okay, so the times. Hey, there's my guy, Restrock Rings. What's up, brother? What's up, my guy? He says, I'm ready to face y'all again, bro. Hope all is well, brother. Thank you, man. Restrock 5 Rings is a cool dude. We go back and forth about our teams. He's a Cowboys fan, and they're overdue, Westrock. I'll tell you that, man. Dak Prescott, he has one of the richest owners along with Stan Kroenke here and Jerry Jones. He's got to he's got to get to the championship game at least, man. So you guys are well overdue. But yeah, man, that's going to be an amazing game, man. We'll see what happens. And I was so disappointed in you guys losing to the 49ers, man. I thought you guys were going to have them, but it is what it is, man. Everything worked out fine for us. But yeah, man, I can't wait. Thank you, brother, for coming in. I appreciate it. Okay, so let me get to this here. So this is from last year. I just want to tell you. So people were asking me, can you buy beer? Are they going to have drinks and food? So this is what this is for. Okay, so the activities. So what you asked me? Well, what activities are they going to have right at the training camp? So first of all, one thing, the parking, you have to pay for parking, and they're going to have different prices if you have oversized vehicles like RVs and stuff, which most people won't. It's going to be anywhere from $20 to $30, maybe $25 around. So remember that the parking will cost when you get there. Now the fan activities they're going to have according to what they had last year. So fan activity area featured a welcome tent and information, a main stage with entertainment, guest speakers, Rams legends will be there signing autographs. Brought to you by Unify, merchandise for sale, Unify daily activation, plus snacks, beverages available for purchase. Now they're going to have a kid zones. They had a kid zone last year, so most likely they'll have one this year, featuring inflatables, 50-yard football and football skills stations, concession area featuring let's go, I'm going too far. A concession area featuring food trucks and vegetarian options included, kettle corn, funnel cakes. Yes, there's my jam, funnel cakes, burritos, tacos, carne asada, fries. Man, they're making me hungry already, and more. So they will have that stuff, and then here's some pictures just to show you, man. It's going to be amazing, guys. I hope you guys can go. There's my guy, Vince Ferragamo, signing autographs. Last year, they had like a tote bag that you can customize. They gave you a free tote bag. That's the entrance to there. It's going to be amazing, guys. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I cannot wait to go. They're going to have different tents with different things. There's that tote bag I was talking to you about. It's going to be awesome. There it is, customizable tote bag. I don't know if they're going to have that this year, but we'll see what happens. Get out of here, Rocket Mortgage. And so there's my guy Vince Ferragamo. Love that guy. He's the reason why I became a Ram fan. That's all. That's at SoFly Stadium. That's probably not going to be here. This mural thing. It's made out of. On my video when I went to the SoFly Stadium Trophy Lombardi Trophy Tour for season ticket holders, I have us a picture of that and a video of it. It's all made of like I think it's recycled material and like metals and things like that, and they painted over it. Amazing. And so you can take pictures with a bunch of things. There's the guys there. There's the tote bag from last year. It's the awesome jersey right there, Ramsey. You can buy gear. There's some of the trucks they're going to have for food. The kid zone that they were alluding to. You could take pictures and stuff. So it's going to be amazing, guys. There's one of the inflatables they're talking about. My guy has a USC. That's right. USC Trojans and UCLA are going to, oh, there we go. Full size. UCLA and USC are going to the Big Ten, apparently. You can do the football challenge. That's a cool picture right there. So it's going to be fun. That's a cool pic right there with a brother doing the jumping across. And but yeah, man, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing, man. There's a Ramilia right there. And but yeah, so if you guys can go, please try to go. Make sure you stay, bring a hat. That's why you see a lot of people with hats to keep the sun out of their face. Bring some sunblock. It's going to be amazing. Get out of here, Burger King. They had performers and stage. The DJ was playing. It's going to be amazing. But also remember, again, like I said, sunblock and I got to get me some of these shorts right here. Sunblock and stay hydrated. But yeah, they will have food and they will sell beer. So as a season ticket holder, I'm very blessed to have my guy Jonathan, who is a season ticket holder. He oversees the season ticket holder issues, and so I texted him, and he got back to me right away. So that's my dog, Jonathan. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. If you see my video, and so let me tell you what he told me, and that's what started making my wheels turn. I go, oh yeah, I think I have information on that online that I could show people about the events, because they were asking me about the food and I couldn't remember. But here we go. So let me find his text. I guess it's more challenging than not. Where are you at? 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 Okay, here we go. There we go. So he's telling me this. Okay, so concessions at training camp. There will be also a Corona beer garden. There you go. That will sell beer. Um, and let's see here. Do. And let's see. And then I asked him too about the fan fest, and he said he didn't know anything about the fan fest for my guy that was asking, but he said that in the emails there'll be some stuff communicated in there, but nothing about upcoming fan fest. So that was the thing. So then he alluded to all the events and the food trucks and all that stuff. So that way you guys know. So they will have beer, and it's going to be amazing. I hope you guys can go get some stuff signed. Just know it's going to be very hot in SoFly, Southern California. So take the much needed things. I was thinking about wearing a jersey, but I might just wear a t-shirt because it's going to be hot. So there you have it. So there you guys go. It's going to be amazing, man. I hope that you guys can go. It's going to be so amazing. I cannot wait to go. Let's see here. Let me catch back up. Rush Rock says, salute to you, brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Johnny G says, Round's about to smack the Buffalo Bills. That's right, baby. We're going to smack them. We got to get to Josh Allen. We almost came back at him when we had golf a year before last, and we owe them. So, yes, it's going to be a great game, though. We're going to see our guy, Von Miller. It's going to be awesome. Willie Bone says, Rudy, did you ever notice why other NFL teams' players when their contracts expire, they always choose to play in LA as a player? That's right, man, because this is the place to be. They know we have a great front office, a great team. Who doesn't want to play in Los Angeles too? The mecca on the west coast of pro sports. Amazing. That's exactly right, Willie. Willie Boy says, you're absolutely correct, Johnny G. Yep. Gil, what's up, brother? He says, hi, Rudy. Will you have some kind of meetup at the Rams training camp the 30th? I'll let you know where I'm going to be. Not really official because it's going to be hard to, there's going to be a lot of people, so it's hard to meet up, but I'll let you know where I'm at. I'll do a live stream too, but that's a good idea. And but yeah, it's going to be hard to get through everybody, but I will definitely let you guys know where I'm at. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Looking forward to seeing you. Willie Bourne says, I'm sorry, I'm not happy about USC UCLA going to the Big Ten. Yeah, Willie, it caught me by surprise, but all that money's on the table. It's amazing how much money is on the table for that. Jay Money says, yeah, last year they had taco trucks inside and a lot of other good food. Yes, thank you, brother. I couldn't remember, and then I was like, I did my video, and then I texted my guy Jonathan, the season ticket holder guy, and I go, that's right, because they're asking about beer and stuff too, and I go, yeah, okay. But I just remember it was hot as hell. But it's awesome though, man. That it's awesome. Thank you, Jay Buddy. It's awesome. And with that, let me get into the Rams legend of the night. Unfortunately, our Ram legend, like Stafford's not getting respect. Jerry Gray was one of the greatest Ram cornerbacks of all time, right? That's our Rams legend. And he didn't get his due. If he would have won a Super Bowl, maybe he would have got his due. When he was in the league, he was a guy that would guard Jerry Rice, and they had great battles. But I couldn't find a lot of information, not information, but videos on Jerry Gray. But let's get to it. There's one little clip that I have of him, but he was a great cornerback and a great guy. He was the defensive back coach for the Packers, and I think he's still there. He was with the Titans for a while as well as a coach. Okay, so let me get to that. Let's get to that. Hold on one second. And when that being said, I got my screen off. I didn't notice it. Let's get to that right now. The great Jerry Gray. Jerry Gray. There's Mel Owens, number 58. He was a good sized guy, great speed, very physical. He was one of the better defensive backs in the league, Jerry Gray. Unfortunately, he just never got his due, like a lot of Ram players, like the great Henry Ellard. Henry Ellard should have been in the Hall of Fame a long time ago, and he's not, and it's ridiculous. Um, oh, wait a minute, did it not show? Hold on, I came back to it. Did you guys see the video? Tell me if you guys saw the video, because I'm going back and it says add to stream. Oh no, okay, yeah, I did show. Okay, did the video show? Tell me if Jerry Gray's video showed, because on the other screen it showed, but that's hilarious. I came back and it was gone. I think I stopped it right before I came back to my home screen. But did the video show for you guys, Jerry Gray, that clip? That's funny. As she Sports Talk says, how did you become a Ram fan? I became a Ram fan in 1979 when the Rams were playing the Steelers. I was a kid, and I saw Vince Ferragamo throwing the ball around and Cullen Bryant running the rock. That was why I became a Ram fan, and like all the way since. Willie Bones says Jerry Gray was good. Yep. Jay Money says PF Frankie. I saw that there's a one guy, something Lindsay or whatever his name is. He ranked the Rams offensive receivers as seventh in the league, and he even said the Niners were fifth, that they were above us, or sixth, one of them. And I was like, wait a minute, what? He says PFF ranking is a joke. These media clowns don't know shit about the sport. LOL. They put anything out there and will get them views and clicks. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Exactly right. But yeah. Okay, so the video didn't show. Okay, so let me put that up. Thank you, man. I'm all thinking I'm sharing it. Okay, so let's try that again. I think I had the other screen on, the other tab on by accident. Okay, so let's try. It's just a short clip, really short clip, and so let me get back into it. Now you got a commercial on. Hold on. Let's get back into it. Sorry about that.
Well, I can't fool you. First down, Grogan. Intercepted. This is Gray. This is a touchdown for the Rams.
So he had good size, good physicality, good speed. He was a perennial Pro Bowl type player. Just didn't get his due like many other Rams players like Henry Ellard. He was one of the best cornerbacks in the league. There's not a lot of video of him, though, unfortunately.
27-yard return by Jerry Gray.
And there are a flock of Rams over there when Grogan throws this ball into coverage, is triple coverage over there. Jerry Gray just does a nice job stepping right in front of that thing, taking it away from the receiver and taking it on in for the touchdown. What an outstanding quarterback for the Rams.
So there he is, the great Jerry Gray. There we go. Okay, so yeah, so he was one of the better cornerbacks in the league, and then we didn't get to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl, so a lot of times players don't get overlooked, but he was one of the best players in the league, the great Jerry Gray. Unfortunately, he doesn't get his due like a lot of players and a lot of Ram players, but well, we know that he was a great player, so that's for us, that's all that we care about. But yeah, okay. Okay, here we go. So let's see. My guy Robert says, "Look for me in the blue Ram shirt on the back says Big Rob." All right, brother. I will. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I can't wait to go, man. I cannot wait. Johnny G says USC and UCLA going to play in cold games, and Michigan is so stupid. That's going to be so weird, man. But all that money talks, I guess. At least the my USC Trojans have a coach now finally. But yeah, and Round Nation let me know about the video not showing. So thank you, man. Willie Bowen says, hold on. Even though he wasn't drafted by the LA Rams, Lydell Mitchell was a good running back with the Rams. Willie Bowen's giving up the preaching, brother. Thank you, brother. Giving us the great players, old school players. Always great for Rams knowledge, man. Thank you so much. Robert Hastings, what's good, Rudy? I'm doing good, brother. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Good. Everything's good. Hope everything's good with you. Ram Nation says, people just hate us no reason just because we won the Super Bowl. Yeah, it's a little hater raid, you know, but it's okay. I'd rather have them hate us and we're champs than not pay attention to us at all, and we haven't got over the hill yet. So it's all good, you know. It is what it is, you know. God bless this man right here, Stan Kroenke, for doing what he does, and you know, he just bought that land for the Rams headquarters, and he bought more land for the Rams training facility and headquarters. You know, he's sparing no expense, and then he just won a chip with the Avalanche and his lacrosse team. Amazing owner. Like I say, this guy with Les Snead and McVay at the helm, it could be and is so far one of the golden ages of Rams football, period. Because right in the middle of the free agency cycle with our teams, the Rams are all in and they keep winning. You know, we keep winning, and we keep winning. No losing seasons as a Rams head coach. Knock on wood. Even despite injuries last year, we still won the chip. You know, you got to tip your hat. You know, amazing. I'm so thankful for our guy Les Snead and McVay and our owner Stan Kroenke and you know, Tony Pastor, the guy that does the financial part of it in our contracts. It's just one of the golden ages of Rams football, guys. So enjoy it. I hope you guys can go out to the training camp, like I said. You know, it's going to be amazing out there. You know, let me just put that out there again, and that way you guys can see it again. If some of you are going to do the replay and or we're a little late, let me just show you some pictures of what they have out there. So they're going to have food trucks. They are going to have beer. You're going to be able to get autographs from some Rams legends. Make sure you bring hats to cover the sun. It's going to be hot as heck. Hopefully they'll have like last year they had customizable tote bags they gave fans. Wear some sunblock. There's going to be gear if you want to buy gear there. I really suggest buying gear before you get there because it's going to be expensive. It's a convenience type thing, so they charge more. The cheerleaders are going to be there. The DJ is going to be there. It's going to be amazing, and I can't wait because I'm going to go on July 30th, like I said, for the season ticket holder day, and it's going to be awesome, you know. And they got to put a little caption on this picture right here. It says, "Is this heaven?" Actually, you should put SoFly Stadium like that. But is this heaven? But yeah, guys, it's going to be amazing. I cannot wait. It's just, you know, God bless all of us, and we're so fortunate. You're going to have kid zones for kids if they go what they did last year with the blow up things, and food trucks, taco trucks, burritos, funnel cakes, beer. If you don't drink beer, they are going to have sodas and whatever, water, things like that. There's the tote bags they're giving away. It's going to be amazing. You know, I hope everyone gets a chance to go. It's going to be, I cannot wait. You know, the season is a long off season. There's not a lot of news, but you know, I bring in whatever I can. My guy Vince Ferragamo, again, the reason why I became a Ram fan, one of the main reasons I should say. And but yeah, it's going to be amazing. I really cannot wait for that. You know, it's going to be so awesome to go to the training camp facility and check it out. And it's going to be, I just can't say enough about how happy I am. being a Rams fan at this time, that I'm able to see this, especially coming after COVID and all the crap that we've been going through. We have some great silver lining, and so I'm just so thankful. I really appreciate everything that these guys are working hard for, and so it's amazing. Rams Nation says we have the golden dynasty of legend. Oh, OG Rams players and players that we have now. That's exactly right, man. If you were Marty McFly and Doc Brown, the fictional characters from one of my favorite movies series, Back to the Future, the Rams were established in 1946. No, excuse me, 1937, right? And except for that year when they first were established, the Rams have either been in a championship game or won the championship in every year of their existence. Check this out. 1945, the Rams were established in 1937. We didn't do anything because we were getting into the league. Now, the following decade, 1945, the Cleveland Rams won the NFL championship. 1951, the Rams are in LA now. They won the championship in Los Angeles, the first pro team to win a championship in Los Angeles. 1951, so that's the 40s and 50s. The 1960s with the Fearsome Forster and Robin Gabriel, they were in the championship game. They were in the heat of the playoffs all the time. The 70s were always win the division, always in the playoffs. We got to the Super Bowl in 79. So there you go, the 70s. The 80s, always in the playoffs. John Robinson took us to 2 championship games in the 85 and 89. That's 80s. In the 90s, after some tough years, after we left Los Angeles into St. Louis, the greatest show on turf was born, and we got to 2 Super Bowls and won one of the Super Bowls in 1999, right? 2000s, we got to the Super Bowl in 2001, and now we went to 2 Super Bowls in 2018 and won the Super Bowl 2021. So every decade of the Rams' existence, the Rams have either won the championship or been in the championship game. Amazing, except for the first few years in 37 when they came into the league. So amazing. That's why I say the Rams, I know I'm a Ram fan, but they are not heralded as much as I think they should as one of the iconic franchises, because if you just look at that, I mean, your grandpa, your great grandfather, your great great grandfather all saw the Rams in a championship in any decade. You can always pick up the paper and say, "Wow, they got to the championship again." Wow, they've been competitive, even despite the woman who shall be nameless. Despite her, she was able. Our guys were able to overcome. So amazing. Jay Money says, the only receiving core on par with the Rams is Bengals and Bucks. Every other team got to prove they could get far and not just be paper champs. I agree with that. I think we're right there with the Bengals, because Chase is no slouch. I think we're getting a short end of the stick because they're not sure about Allen Robinson, right? But he's going to be a monster. And then OBJ's not there, and then Robert Woods left, or we traded him. So I think that's why. But we're the champs, and then we should be at least 3rd or 4th. It's crazy what they do. SG Sports Talk says, I love your channel. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. I love your support. Thank you so much. Willie Bone says, when the LA Rams win more Super Bowl championships, the media should get more migraine headaches. Yeah. And I think the one network that does give us pretty good love, besides the one guy, I can't remember his name. He's on ES. He was talking about Stafford all last year, and he was right about how much of a monster Stafford is. There's one guy on ESPN, but the NFL Network is going to give us a lot of love because besides that we deserve it, the NFL Network's headquarters is at SoFi Stadium. So I would say check them out because, and then plus with Kurt Warner's on there. So, but yeah, that's exactly right, Willie. Jay Money says they hyping the Bills, Chargers, and Raiders. Paper champions prove it. Yeah, the Bills are overdue. God bless them, but yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, I can't believe we don't get so much love, but it is what it is. Hopefully, our guys will look at that too, our players, and use that as a chip on the shoulder, and to be even more determined. Caitlin Vu, hey, how you doing? Can you please explain why the Rams were in St. Louis for 2 decades, even though they were founded in LA, and they always dedicated Los Angeles. They always dedicated Los Angeles their home. Yes. Okay. So I have a video about Carol Rosenblum, the Rams owner. He was a great man. He was kind of like a Stan Kroenke type, a maverick. Um, he had the Indianapolis Colts franchise, and they won championships and a Super Bowl with the Colts. And then he got the Rams franchise, swapped the franchises, and he had the Rams as perennial winners and division champions. And he was building the team. And right as he passed away, quote unquote, of a drowning accident, um, the Rams were in the Super Bowl that year in '79. Unfortunately, the lady that we call the woman that shall be nameless, his wife took over the team, and a lot of things didn't go right for her. She ended up moving the Rams from St. Louis. I mean, excuse me. She ended up moving the Rams from LA, technically Anaheim Stadium, because they were playing at Anaheim Stadium, to St. Louis, her hometown. They gave her a sweetheart deal, 250 million just to move the team, uh, a brand new stadium and facilities, because it was supposed to be the New England Patriots Stadium, but they never left. Robert Kraft bought the Patriots and kept them there, so there was a stadium that was ready to go, and she took that deal and took the Rams to St. Louis. But because the Rams were in Los Angeles and won the first championship in 1951, and they had legends throughout the whole decades of being in Los Angeles, starting out in the LA Coliseum, they were here for 40 plus years. And that's why the Rams were always considered LA home, because they were there the longest. In St. Louis, they were there for 20 plus years. And God bless the brothers and sisters of the Ramilia. There's always loyalty over location. They're part of the Ramilia still, even though they're back in Los Angeles. But that's why they always call Los Angeles home. It's because they were in this city and county for over 40 plus years. Even though they were in Anaheim, it wasn't that far from Los Angeles. But that's why they say that, because they were here for 40 plus years. And while they were here, there was a lot of things that they did, not just winning and having iconic players, but the first NFL team to draw over 103,000 spectators to the LA Coliseum, the first pro team to when they came to Los Angeles, Woody Strode and Kenny Washington from UCLA, the two first Black American players to play were with the Los Angeles Rams. A year before Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier in baseball. The first team to have emblems on their helmets, when they painted a ram horn. The first team to televise their playoff games and home games, on and on and on. So that's why they call Los Angeles, or it's known to be Los Angeles, was always home for the Rams, because they were here the longest and they did all those things here. But that's why, Kaylin, that's why they say that. And Kaylin says, we'll be there. Will be a chance that Cup will be traded next offseason. No. He's going to be here for the next 3 seasons. He just signed an extension, so don't worry about that. He's here for the long term. Most likely he's going to retire around. But yes, no, he'll be with us next offseason. SG Sports Talk says, how would you rate Cooper Kupp from a scale of 1 to 10 as a Rams player? I would say for a long time when he came in, because of the limitations of golf, he was right about 7 or 8. And then now with Stafford unlocking beast mode Kupp, he's at 10 plus. Because they on such that no look pass couldn't have happened without them working together, and they're on the same page, and his IQ skill is through the roof. Besides ability, that's why it gets me upset about the Devontae Adams and he's better. He has more physical gifts, but Cooper Kupp, he doesn't get his due for football IQ is through the roof. They study film all the time. As a matter of fact, at SoFi Stadium, if you look at my video about the gear, there's a funny picture. It's a cartoon picture of Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford in front of the computer, because they're there late night looking at film. They work on it. They're students of the game. So yeah, he's 10 plus now with Stafford. He's unlocking it. Willie Bowen says Kupp is an LA Ram for life. That's exactly right. Exactly right. Jay Money says they're hoping and praying that OBJ don't come back to the Rams. They are, man. They are. I really hope that we get a deal done soon for him, so that way we can have him around training camp, have him around the guys, have him tweeting positive stuff. Give him a little boost on his rehab and show him the love because he helped us in the Ravens game and helped us up into the Super Bowl. I would love for us to get something done. Willie Bone says, J Money, quit the negative comment. Nah, he's good. He's good, Willie. SG says, I watched the movie American Underdog movie featuring Zachary Levi starring QB Kurt Warner, and I love how he's doing so many great things on and off the field. Kurt Warner is a Christian man, but he also, besides that, he's a great guy. It's a great movie. I can actually see another movie with the Matthew Stafford story, all the trials and tribulations he's gone through in his career, all the negative stuff said about him in his career, about he can't do this and can't do that. Year one with McVay, he wins a Super Bowl. His wife had, I think, brain tumors, and she overcame that, and they overcame that as a family. I can actually see another movie. That's another thing about the Rams, besides winning and this stuff. If it doesn't happen to your team, it's not a big deal, but we have great movies about our teams. I mean, the movie American Underdog. And there's another movie, Heaven Can Wait, in the 70s. A billionaire owner becomes a Rams Super Bowl quarterback. It's a little slow movie, but Warren Beatty's in it. Amazing. The Deacon Jones has a cameo in that movie. Kalen says, absolutely, Cooper Kupp is MVP. He must stay in our winning Rams house. That's exactly right, and he will. Shot by Nolan. I finally caught a live stream. Thank you for coming in, brother. Appreciate it. God bless you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming in. J Money says, Willie Bone, it's not negative. It's the truth. The Rams get hated on too much. Yeah, it's all good, guys, because you guys have a point, because they do hate on us about that because we don't get OBJ. But yeah, it's all good. I appreciate you guys both. Gil says, Samson had become back to the Rams if the Niners decided to let him go due to their cap. Man, you're taking the words out of my mouth, Gil. I go on I got a good buddy. I call him a good buddy. I haven't met him in person, but there's a guy, Wayne Breezy, that he's a 49ers fan, 49ers YouTuber, and he's a cool dude. But he's all 49ers, and we go back and forth. And I go, man, I can't wait for you guys to waive Samson Ebicom so we can bring him back home. Because Samson Ebicom, there's no Aaron Donald on that Niners line. They have great players, but there's no Aaron Donald on that player. They got good edge rushers and decent inline players, but of course it's hard to match Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald's got so many players paid by his activity and getting single coverage. That's why the Von Miller, as much as I want him back, Wagner is going to be a bigger help in the middle and helping with Ernest Jones, young Ernest Jones getting better. But we could always find an edge rusher. We have Hollins in there, and we got a couple of guys that we can go in there because Aaron Donald's going to raise havoc. They just have to get right to the quarterback, But I would love to have Samson Ebicom because they might not be able to afford that $5 to $6 million is going to cost, especially if they keep Jimmy G. So keep an eye on that. That's exactly right, Gil. Willie Bone says OBJ will be with the Rams when the NFL 2022 starts. I hope so, Willie. I'm looking forward to reporting that. I hope so. Shabano says, folks, going to be salty when Odell back in the horns officially. That's exactly right, man. OBJ wants to be a Ram. The Rams want him back. It's just a matter of we got the deals done, right? We got we gave Aaron Donald his money. We gave Cooper Kupp his contract, and Cooper Kupp was, and also when you guys go to training camp, besides I told you guys the last live, give our guys love, of course, but give shout out to Cooper Kupp for being a team player and not breaking the bank, because he wanted to get his money, but he also understands he wants to win. So shout out to him for that we appreciate him doing that. And shout out to my guy, Ashawn Robinson, that he's the unsung hero. And we appreciate what he did for us, because the guy got in the best shape of his life. He was balling out all year, especially in the NFC Championship game in the Super Bowl. They could not run when he was in there. So if you guys go to the camp and if you ever see him, let those two guys know, and my guy, Ashawn Robinson, know how great he is and how much that we appreciate the hard work, because they're professional players. Yes, they get paid for it. Yes, they get something out of it too, but there are guys, and we want to let them know, man, I appreciate you. Just like we get on them when they don't do what they're supposed to. Let them know, especially my guy, Ashawn Robinson and Cooper Kupp, for not breaking the bank. Yes, yes, yes. Exactly right. Jay Money says, at Shot by Nolan. Yes, sir. That's exactly right, baby. SG says, this is very early to start a live stream, and many people might be tired and exhausted to join in the comments. Yeah, I was just I was just home. I was off today. I was gonna do a late night one, but I just wanted to try out this time. Maybe I'll move it back to 9 o'clock, like my guy Granger 12 said. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions about that in the comments, if you guys are watching the replay, let me know for that. But yeah, yeah, I can see that. And that's why I say, well, you guys can still watch the replay, right? If you guys ever missed a stream, watch the replay and then hit the like and subscribe. But I always forget to tell you guys that it helps with the algorithm. But yeah, I think I'll move more to nightly, like 9 o'clock p.m., maybe around there, something like that. Johnny G says Cooper Cup is over Devontae Adams. Exactly right, man. I love them both, but Cooper Cup's you can't. I mean, Triple Crown winner and Super Bowl MVP. You can't do better than that. If we had Devontae Adams, that would be great, but I wouldn't trade Cooper Cup for him. Willie Bones says Devontae Adams does not have a Super Bowl ring. That's exactly right. He says, you know what, Aaron Rodgers, I love you, but you're not going to get it done. Shot by Notices B Wags changes so much in the defensive scheme. That's exactly right, baby. B Swags is gonna I mean, besides his play, right? We know that he's not primetime Bobby Wagner, but he's just like Von Miller wasn't primetime Von Miller, but we don't need him to. It's not like we need him to be the main chip. He's part of the big puzzle. We got Aaron Donald, my guy, Greg Gaines. We got Ashawn Robinson, we just alluded to, in the middle. Leonard Floyd and Hollins and whoever else we put back there on the side, and the other bookend of him. In the back end, we got Jalen Ramsey. We got Troy Hill back. We got a bunch of the young guys that we just drafted. Robert Rochelle, all these guys, Troy Reader, all these guys, not Troy Reader. My guy, the guy that that's where I am with names sometimes. I don't condone this, but the dude that our guy Ramsey slapped upside the head when he got frustrated with him. He's a decent player, but yeah, he's back there too. That's funny. Troy Reader, God bless you with the Chargers, man. You're a Super Bowl champion, but God bless you. Shot by Nolan says Jay Money. He got horns up, baby, horns up. Shot by Nolan says Ashawn was going off the stretch down the postseason etc. Yes, he was, man. I love that guy. And then you can tell when Donald was on the sidelines talking to our guys, he was like all in. He was like, all of them were taking it in, but you can see Ashawn Robinson's, the camera was here, and you can see him like he was getting hyped up too when he was rallying our guys on the sidelines in the Super Bowl when they were pushing Aaron Donald out of bounds. So they're trying to fight with him. They woke up the monster. SG says, I prefer that you should have more live streams around 9 p.m. because that's easier for many people to join. Okay, sounds good. Grand Trump says, okay, my other stream ended. All right. We were just talking about you, Granger 12. We're talking about maybe doing the later shows so that way we can get everyone in. Gil says, Niners have no choice but to keep Jimmy G to back up on an inexperienced and redshirt rookie. Isn't that crazy? They didn't give him any reps last year. But that's I'm not even talking about that no more. Granger 12, John Wayne Gacy. Granger 12, I don't know, just throwing a name in there. I was like, I thought you had something else coming in. Rams Nation says I will lock down the Seahawks and their rebuild. Yes, I would love to give them a second round pick for Tyler Lockett. Or even better, Metcalf, but he seems to be a little bit of a diva right now. Maybe he just wants out, but he's a young feisty talent, but they won't give him to us. But I would love for that. But yeah, they're rebuilding for sure. Hopefully they'll still sweep the Niners. Romney says, we will. I mean to say, no, I got you. Brandon Trump says, they wanted you to go out tonight because Ramilia was going on YouTube tonight. They warned you not to go out tonight because Ramilia was going on YouTube tonight. Willie Bowen says, Allen Robinson, Cooper Kupp, and Tyler Higbee are burn up the AstroTurf with their receiving abilities. Yeah, check this out. Cooper Kupp, right? Cooper Kupp. Oh, let me get my thing out of here. All right, so Cooper Cup, right? Allen Robinson. Now in camp, Allen Robinson, Michael Irvin said it himself. He says that Allen Robinson is a number one receiver. He's just been with the Chicago Bears, whoever their quarterbacks are at the time, right? He got 1,150 yards in 2019, and then another 1,250 plus yards in 2020. And then last year he had COVID protocols. He had a hamstring injury for 5 games. He's like a number one receiver. It's like we have 2 number one receivers. And then Allen Robinson is a 6'3" guy. Plus he can go up and get it. He's going to be a problem. And so that's why I'm so hyped. We're going to have an explosive team next year. I cannot wait. And then if we have our running game going, woo, boy. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the season to start. It's going to be amazing. But that's right, Willie Bowen. That's exactly right. Shot by Nolan says, I could see Wagner being rejuvenated on this squad. That's exactly what I was saying. Shot by Nolan hit the nail on the head. My guy, Willie Bowen, as well. Cooper Cup, finish my point. Allen Robinson, right? And they're pushing each other in camp. They're like Woods and Cup were. They're brothers. They're getting to learn each other. They're pushing each other in camp to be better. It's like having 2 number one receivers. Then you have young Van Jefferson, who hopefully will take the next step. And then we still have Tutu Atwell, who's doing much better in camp. Jacob Harris, the tight end / wide receiver hybrid, 6'5", 220 pounds, runs a 4.38 in the 40. And then my guy, Ben Schroenick, has a lot to prove, but he's in there still. He wants to lick his wounds and come back strong. We're loaded. And then we get OBJ back. Woo! Shabano says Glock 9 to A. Robinson. That's right, baby. Fire, fire, fire. Yes. Granted, Travel to Ramilia making this available to us to watch. May your couch be ever so comfortable and your snack drawer overrun it for life. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I'm here to entertain. Are you not entertained? Rams Nations, the NFC West is going to be owned by us, aka Super Bowl champions. That's right, baby. The NFC is owned by us. We're the Super Bowl champions. There's no doubt in it. When we needed to win the big game against all odds, we did it. Even despite injuries and everything else, we did it. And we're poised to do it again. And this is not me being overconfident or a homer or whatever. This is me saying, look, we had a bunch of injuries last year. We still won the Super Bowl. Look at the Super Bowl. We were down to our third string tight end. OBJ went down. They were double teaming Cup. Van Jefferson had a little tweak on his knee, and we still won the Super Bowl. Amazing, right? I mean, that's why I say not that it's going to be easy, but we overcame so much last year. These guys can handle it. Caitlin says for Rams season ticket holders, they had received their yearly bonus gift yet. Last year I saw these season ticket members got a flag, hat, and other cool things. Yeah, Caitlin, I'm a Rams season ticket holder. I haven't received mine. I received an email a few weeks ago saying they want to just verify if my address changed or not. So that's good information. As soon as it comes in, I'll show you guys what I got. But yeah, last year, hold on, Caitlin. Okay, so last year they always give us gifts as season ticket holders, right? Sorry. So last year we got this box, and I took the flag out. I have it in the living room, right above the TV, and so it's good luck because we won the Super Bowl. So you get a box like this. It's going to probably be different this year. I did an unboxing, Caitlin, so if you want to see it, um, of what everything that was inside on one of my videos. Rams house in the box. There's the hat. It's in the side. It says season ticket holder. Probably can't see it very good, but just a hat. Could probably use that because it's light colored for the sun at the training camp. And then we got this backpack. The flag's not in here, like I said, it's in the living room. What else did we get? Oh, we got these pins. So cool stuff, this year I'm looking forward to seeing what we're going to get. It's nice to get some return on your money besides the tickets. but yeah, so I'm really so blessed to be able to be a Ram season ticket holder. It's amazing. But yeah, so I haven't got mine yet for this year. A couple of weeks ago, they sent me a reminder email saying to verify my address. So yeah, we'll see what we get this year. That's a great question. Jay Money says, hopefully Tutu can come out and prove himself. That would be a dangerous core. Yes, man. And you know what he got to see for himself, even though he was hurt, what this team needs from afar, working with Cooper Kupp and Allen Robinson, and he's hungry to be not just a spectator, but be in the fun, having the fun. So I'm looking for him to be good for us this year, and he's looking good in camp. So that's one good thing too. So that's exactly right. SG says, I love the movie Dawn to Dust featuring Salma Hayek. You got my weak spot there, man. Salma Hayek as Saniko, Pandemonium, and Pandemonium. And I love the central scene where he was dancing with the snake, and also I also saw her wearing a sexy bikini thong. That's hilarious. I love that movie too. Oops, hold on. What happened? Here we go. Let's see. Grandeur 12. The Ramilia Sports Report: 0 swearing, 0 nudity, 5% sugar, 95% talent. Willie Boss says Buffalo Bills has a chance to beat the LA Rams, just like Wiley Kelly relying on Acme products trying to catch the road runner. Yeah, it's going to be a great game. I cannot wait for that game, man. Game number 1. Cannot wait. Roger Trout says, SG's channel, I suggested Rudy to create the Titty Twister, also known as the Diablo segment, as a weekly show. Rams Nation says, Kyler Murray, fear my guy, AD, no more running. Yeah, man, isn't that something? They got problems in the other teams. You got the Arizona Cardinals with the issue with Murray and D-Hop out 6 games. You got the Seahawks rebuilding. Not sure who's the quarterback going to be really. If this guy can do it. The Niners, Debo issues. He still hasn't rescinded the trade demand. Bosa needs to be extended. Jimmy G's there. He's going to cost $25 million on the cap if he stays there. Their offensive line is kind of in shambles with losing Mack to retiring, and losing Mack to the retirement, and Lincoln Tomlinson leaving for the Jets. And there's the only team in this division and really in the NFC is the Rams. I mean, we're a proven commodity, and arguably we have a better team this year. So I cannot wait. Caitlin Vu says, and also I'm going to try to get tickets for a preseason Rams versus Chargers game. It will be my first at SoFi Stadium. Which section has a nice view of the field and sidelines? Oh, that's a great question, and that's awesome, Caitlin. I'm going to tell you this. We call it whenever you hear me say SoFly Stadium, like, hey, that's fly, meaning, I'm an older guy, but terms like fly, that's looking fly. Fly looks means that's awesome or looks great, right? Looks good. We call it SOO, SOO, Fly Stadium because it's such a fly stadium. It's an awesome stadium, right? It's the best one in the league. So whenever you hear me say So Fly Stadium, that's what I mean. I'm not saying it wrong. That's what I mean. But okay, so anywhere in the stadium is a great view. Do not worry about that. You can it depends if you want to be at the end of this end zones or if you want to be close to the 50 or in between um, the 40 and the 20-yard line. If you go up high, you can still see good because there's an oval. Let me show you. There's an oval. They call it Oculus Eighth Wonder of the World scoreboard. That if you're real low in the stadium, sitting low, you see it's double-sided, so you see underneath. You watch the videos and the scores underneath. If you're sitting up higher or in the middle, you watch the outside of the scoreboard. It's amazing. But I'm going to show you what I mean right now. I think you maybe have seen this before, but yeah, there's no bad seats really in SoFly Stadium. If you want to be closer, of course, you can see the players better. But it's great. It's a great experience. You're going to have a fantastic time. That's amazing. Let me set this up for you so you can see it. And then at the same time, we'll get us all hyped up. Hold on. Let's get us all hyped up now. You see how the inside of the screen, you can see the inside. If you're outside high up, you can see the outside. It's double-sided screen. So I'm going to pause it there. So if you can see, if you're sitting low, you look at the scoreboard. It's an oval scoreboard, so you see it from underneath the inside. It's double-sided. And if you're sitting outside or higher up in the middle or the top, you watch the scoreboard from the outside. It's an amazing stadium, so don't worry. There's great seats everywhere. If you wait a few days before the game, well, in the preseason, you won't have any problem getting tickets. But a tip, though, when you go on the NFL sites and you're trying to buy a ticket, if you wait a few days, like maybe 3 days before the game, some people lower the tickets a little bit. So you save about $50 or $60, if it's a big game. So keep an eye on that too. But yeah, so you're going to have a great time. It's such a gorgeous stadium, amazing stadium. There's no stadium like it in the NFL. You're going to have a great time. Awesome. Willie Bowen says Kyler Murray has double jeopardy. Bobby Wagner and Aaron Donald. Yeah, they're going to track him down. Trey Lance is going to get tracked down too, because we love to track down. Mobile quarterbacks. Colin Smith, what's up, brother? He says, "Hey, how you doing, man? I'm glad. Thank you for coming in." Kaylin says, "And thank you for addressing my questions. I really appreciate it." Horns up. Thank you so much for coming in anytime. Appreciate you interacting with the chat and asking questions. Thank you so much, and God bless you. And you're gonna have a great time. Also, too, just so you know, for the training camp, I forgot to mention, if you guys are watching the replay, they're going to implement the clear plastic bag thing where you can the stadium plastic bag that you can carry in so they can see, and then for the games for Caitlin, you can bring a couple of bottled waters if you need to inside the bag. They allow you to do that. Just bottled waters, nothing else. Just bottled water. Okay. But yeah, so you're gonna have a great time. Grinder 12 says, "I thought the side of the hat, un hombre malo." He's a bad man. Shop by Nolan, who's going to training camp? I'm gonna go the 30th. Shop by Nolan, a season ticket holder day. It's gonna be amazing, man. I can't wait. Grinder 12 says, "Rudy, the St. Louis Cards, LA Rams, LA Lakers, St. Louis Blues fans. Hey, Ramilia says, what's up, brother? Oh, sorry, go. Thank you for coming in, man. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. There's my guy, Will Miller, Aaron Donald's future Hall of Famer. Yes, he is. First ballot Hall of Famer. He says Bills are going to be good next year. Yes, they're going to be great. That quarterback is what moves that machine. So we're going to have to get after him. As long as we can get after him, we have a good chance of getting him. Will Miller says, I ordered Rams change. So that's awesome, brother. Is that like the one here with the big emblem? Elijah Bonds, what's up, brother? He says, go Rams. Yes. He says, how's everyone doing? Doing great, man. Thank you for coming in, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Rams Nation says, finish season definition for the 49ers, and they choke every season. Season finished. That's what SF stands for. Or Stafford flushed. That's what we were telling him earlier today with one of my buddies' streams as a Niner YouTuber. I think San Francisco stands for Stafford flushed. Starts laughing. Jay Money says, also Cardinal Center not showing up to mandatory camp, and his absence was not excused. Wow. Isn't that so great for us not to have to be worrying about nonsense like that with our guys, you know? Grand Charles, Elijah Bond's good. Hope all is well tonight. Yes. Grand Charles says, Goya Casa de Carnejos. Willie Bowen says, I'm good, Elijah. Great. There's my guy, Icebox Mecca. Hi, man. How you doing? I'm doing good, brother. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Grand Charles says, bottle of tequila. Matter of fact, on that note, no, I just got peach mango punch. One Collie Ram, what's up, my Ramilia? What's up, me Ramilia? How you doing, brother? I'm doing good, brother. Thank you so much. Will Miller, the Rams, baby. Yes. Willie Bones says, every quarterback in the NFL, you have a target on your backs. LA Rams are after you. Horns up. That's exactly right, baby. We're going to get after them. Gil says, Chargers like the Padres and Clippers, despite trying to make it a rivalry with the other LA teams. Yeah, the damn Padres. They're so tough against us, right? But they don't play like that against other teams. Like the 49ers, they're a pain in our side, right? And they're a good team, but they lose to Colt McCoy with the Arizona Cardinals. Scratch your head, right? But that's what rivalries do, man. It's crazy. But yeah, some teams just they get up for you. You know, that's the power of the mind and the will, right? The power of the will, right? You know, the one team is like, you guys are nothing. The other team's like, I'm going to get you. And then somewhat luck has to do with it too. Amazing. But that's right. Our Miller says excited that we got Allen Robinson. I think he'll do very well here. He's going to be amazing, Will. I'm looking forward to him. He's working with Cooper Kupp right now. They have a great relationship going. They're pushing each other in camp, like Robert Woods and him and Kupp would. And he's 6'3", and he can go up and get the ball at the highest arc. He's going to be an amazing player, especially with Stafford. Meaning, Grander Trout says, Rudy, did you work today? How was your day, or what did you do? No, I was off today. Thank God. That's why I was like, I can't remember that I set it up for 6 o'clock instead of 9, but that's okay. Grander Trout says, yes, hitting the like button to show support. Thank you, guys. Yeah, hit the like and support button. I really appreciate it. And with that, I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. If you didn't have a chance, to catch the full show, watch the replay. I got more information about the UCI training camp. They will charge for parking. There will be taco trucks and funnel cakes and entertainment. If they do it like last year, they're gonna have a kids zone for the kids to like jumpers and things for them to jump around and play on. They're gonna have entertainment. There's gonna be a Coors. Thinking of my grandfather. God bless you, Grandpa. Rest in peace. They're gonna have a Corona truck where you can get beer if you want to drink beer. It's gonna be amazing. I hope you guys are able to go. If not, I'm gonna have video and try to do a little live stream from there, and I'll let you guys know where I'm at if you guys go. I'm gonna go July 30th right now. If I add more dates, I'll let you know for the season ticket holder member day. It's gonna be amazing. Willie Bone says Debo will be no more after the LA Rams defense due to them. Yeah, man. And Nick Scott, he's gonna be looking for Nick Scott. My guy, SG Sports Truck. Bye, brother. Thank you, man, for coming in. I appreciate it. Ram Nations, have a great day, my guy, and God bless you. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. Like I said, I love each and every one of you guys, and God bless you. I might come on again for 4th of July. I came on for this 4th of July weekend, and maybe on 4th of July, I'll just be on here for a few minutes just to give everyone, wish everyone another happy 4th of July. Hope everyone's doing great. God bless everybody. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. That's what it's all about. And everyone stay safe and take care of each other. And Willie Bowen says Debo will be no more after the LA Rams defense comes after him. That's exactly right. He's going to be looking over his shoulder for Nick Scott. Gil says tons of Ram fans will be wearing their jerseys and Super Bowl patch in it at the games. Wear your colors proudly. That's exactly right, baby. Exactly right. And with that, guys, I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for coming in. And everyone, thank you so much. And God bless Caitlin Vu for coming in. And as we always say, may the Ramilia be with you. And Ramulators, mount up.